Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well and you're in a yoga position. There we are. So today's video I thought I'll do my hair as well as talk to you about my labour story. So is what we're going to do. You're gonna have to excuse how late this video is. If you haven't realised, I have did videos weeks in advance, just so to make sure you all had a video while I had a newborn and trying to get in a routine with them. Because let's just say getting a routine with a newborn is hard work. And he's 3 weeks on Saturday and he still has not got a routine. So yeah, that is the current situation. So we're going to talk about my labour pretty much while getting ready. And look how cute this is. My friend just gave us it. And it's a little baby outfit, but it's super cute. How adorable is that outfit? So you get, I don't actually know what you get. I haven't opened it yet. I should probably open it. But yeah, also another friend got us a little River Island tracksuit for him when he was like 3 to 6 months, and it is super cute as well. So yeah, I was so happy when I saw it. It was nice to get out of the house, but it was a bit nerve-wracking the first time going out of the house with a newborn. Like, I was a bit like, oh god, like, is people gonna look at us if you cried and things like that? But I did it. I was just gonna stay in the house and say I wasn't gonna go, but I thought, no, I've got to bite the bullet. I need to leave the house at some point, so I did it. And thank god they've all had babies before, so they helped us. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight in this video. I'm gonna sort this hair out because my mum is watching them at the minute and I don't know how long she's having them for. I did say until 2, so it was just like a couple of hours, but she wants them until like 6 for some reason, which is pretty late, but I don't actually know what time she's bringing them down. But yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into it. So, I should really be resting. That's the whole point of Mum having little tea. You're gonna have to excuse me, I'm looking over here because the mirror's here. But let's just say I've had a Monster. I went out for breakfast this morning, I had a Monster, and I am literally don't want to go nap. I think I'm going to do my hair, make myself feel nice, and I'm going to clean the house, and then we'll go from there, say what the time is, and then we might eventually go to sleep. I'm just going to straighten the kinks out of my hair, but the hair straighteners don't seem to go. Right, the hair straighteners are unplugged, so let's just go to the hair curlers. So basically, my labour story. So we went in the pregnancy assessment unit to get obviously assessed because I was having reduced movements with him. Like, he wasn't moving a lot and his movement pattern changed. They went in and everything seemed, fine, but like it says, they don't have a glass screen. They're only going off his heart rate and how frequent he moves. So she was like, because I was 39 weeks, they offered me to get induced because obviously, like it says, he is full term, and obviously, like it says, they don't have a glass window. You know what I mean? They can't see through to make sure he's all alright. So basically, we got induced. We were meant to go in on Wednesday, but they had no beds available, so we got called in on Thursday night. We didn't get started until the Friday night because they were understaffed, and obviously when you're going to labour, it's like 1-to-1 with a midwife. And the midwife we had, she was absolutely the canniest midwife ever. So basically, I didn't need the pessary to soften my cervix. It was just straight waters breaking. So I got my waters broke on the Friday night, and let's just say I got the waters broke. Contractions didn't happen naturally, so I got put on the hormone drip, and let's just say I was on the lowest dose, and basically my body couldn't deal with it. My contractions were lasting 10 to 15 minutes with like a 20-minute break, 20-second break even. So I was literally having contractions the whole entire time. So we did have to turn the hormone drip off until my contractions went under control. And while that happened, that's when I got the epidural, because I couldn't deal with the pain of the gas in there. Like, the contractions are painful, never mind having them for about 10-15 minutes straight, and I was exhausted. So I went straight to the epidural and I passed out pretty much. I was on the hormone drip for about 12 hours and then I fully dilated eventually. So that was about 9 o'clock on the Saturday. I was basically ready to push. And I was pushing, but it was back to back and I just couldn't push him out. Like, I couldn't do it. So what happened was the offered help, so the offer to turn him around, like with a suction cup. But because there wasn't a lot of room, the physically couldn't turn him around. So it ended into a C-section, which is what I did not want. So after a whole traumatic couple of days, ended up in a C-section, and you know what? It wasn't actually that bad. The thing that was bad was obviously I got the epidural, you could still feel your legs. But obviously because I was going in to the theatre, I had to get a spinal tap. And I tell you what, the spinal tap makes your whole legs numb within seconds. Like, that was the most scariest part. Was like, I literally physically couldn't feel my legs. So obviously I had a C-section, everything went all well. They did mention if I did have any more kids, I could have a planned C-section, or there was no reason why I can't try natural next time. Obviously because there was actually nothing wrong with us having the C-section. Having a natural birth, it was literally just because he was back to back and we couldn't turn him around and he wasn't coming out. Like the suction cup, we were trying to pull him, he just wasn't coming out. Like, he didn't want to come out. So they did offer us a C-section if I fall pregnant again. If I fall pregnant again, I do not know, because that birth was traumatizing. So after the C-section, it probably lasts like an hour. Obviously we got set in the recovery room. I was getting my toe pricked. I was getting my blood pressure monitored. I was in, basically they were putting this cord thing from the top of my body down to the bottom to see if the epidural was wearing off, or the spinal tap, or whatever one you call it, to make sure it was wearing off. And I think it took about 6 hours for it to wear off. And then eventually when I could stand again, they said I could go home in 12 hours as long as I can tolerate the pain. So obviously I really wanted to go home, so I pretended that I could tolerate the pain when I couldn't. Like, I was literally crying my eyes out. And they wanted us to make sure I did 2 buckets of wee before going home. So I'm sitting there on the toilet 45 minutes each time, trying to push a wee out while looking after a newborn, because Tony was knackered. Like, he hadn't slept in days, because obviously I was in active labour. He wasn't allowed to pull his bed out, so he hadn't slept in days, but obviously I slept during my whole contractions. So yeah, that was it pretty much. The recovery part was probably the hardest. Like, I thought the labour was hard, but the recovery part, like not being able to do anything. Like, I can't hoover, I'm hoovering. Like, they say I can't hoover, but I don't listen. I'm hoovering. Like, I've got a dog, you know what I mean? I've got a baby. The house needs to be clean. I've just dropped my mascara. The house obviously needs to be clean for my baby. So I'm cleaning. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm absolutely knackered. Like, I'm meant to be sleeping right now, but I'm sorting myself out. I make myself feel human. And then I'm going to clean the house and then maybe have a hour's nap or so. But I haven't done my makeup properly in ages, so I thought I'd treat myself. This is meant to be a labour story, but yeah. Basically, my labour was horrific. I feel like if I did let him just come naturally, maybe would he turned around and he wouldn't be back to back? I don't know. But everyone keeps asking, do I want any more? I'm like, no. But I think Tony wants more. But after that experience, I'm just like, nah, I'm okay. I do not want any more babies. But people change their mind all the time, don't they? So I'm going to try and do a bit of makeup. That's what I'm doing right now, even though I'm half asleep. Oh, I don't like that. I haven't worn eyeliner in ages. I think now, my mum, I think I prefer it without the eyeliner. Let's put some mascara on, see if that helps. And then I'm going to get changed and I need to finish cleaning. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Basically, I have not explained this video and you could have a... I'm tired. I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm just going to end this video here. So if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you next time.